First, my name is Kenneth Burke. My company is Black Series Edition LLC and Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are doing some more demonstrations and short demonstrations because I have to be out in a few minutes to drop off some packages. But we're doing a demonstration on our new AQUARIUM screen paint. This is a CINEMAX product, and of course Black Series Edition, but a CINEMAX product. And it also too has the ability to produce a beautiful image. Now keep in mind, we're using this for a form of visual kind of fish tank displays, much like center displays and probably pretty much in homes and businesses. Actually, this is going to be set up on a 150-inch screen over at the Legacy Smoke Lounge. We're going to be doing a setup over there with the same technology. It also has rear capabilities, which means I'm going to be buying some glass, we're going to do some showroom displays, and we're going to be coating it with the technology also not only to show people on YouTube, but to show the people that we're doing business with other ways they're going to be able to sell this product. Because, as I said before, this installment we're doing over there at this 11,000 square feet facility, they're going to be signing a contract with our company for partnership for selling and marketing our product. So this is some cool stuff to get a chance to check out. Like I said, also too, like I said, it has rear capabilities, which means we can hit this with glass, plexiglass, and we can actually push images on the other side. It's a spray-on application only, and what you're seeing right here, this is projector mapping equipment, or projector mapping application. Make my lights for a minute. Oh, of course, yes. It is our ambient light projection technology, which means you don't have to worry about being trapped in the dark or with expensive projectors. This technology will allow you to be able to display a fish tank anywhere you want. And keep in mind, it's not black. It has an interesting color attached to it. And walk in front of the projector, and you can see the comparison to the black wall, what color it is. Yes, kind of a bluish color. Pretty pretty. Now I got it taped out because this was rolled on when I first did it for a project we're doing for a business, but I had to come in and spray it in. I also too are going to be doing, like I said, some glass. We're going to do something submerged underwater. It's fully weatherproof, ultra short throw compatible. So it's something you don't have to worry about. And again, with the ambient light projection technology, we'll give you the ability to display a virtual fish tank anywhere you want. This is also fantastic for basically displaying your own fish tanks. My sister has a really nice fish tank over there, and I want to put a webcam, a underwater webcam, connect that up to a computer, and actually, well, not computer, what do we put the webcam up to? What do we plug it directly into? I'll have to figure that one out. I might have to go online and do the research on that one. But anyway, we're going to hook up a webcam into the fish tank and then display it right onto the visible glass we're going to have. So we got some pretty cool things we're going to do with this stuff, and we're going to be showing this off in some pretty nice places. But other than that, like I said, spray-on application, very easy to use, and as you can see, amazingly, with the ambient light projection technology that we designed, you will never ever be trapped in the dark. This is the equipment we're using. Unfortunately, the company doesn't exist anymore. Lightform, come over here. I'll show you my angle gain. And this is very important. The screen can pick up with no problem, because like I said, this is going to be a showpiece. You can have this at a doctor's office. You can have this on your glass at your business. You can have this for basically for, like I said, any kind of display you're going to have at restaurants or homes or anywhere you want to put a fish tank at. But you don't want to deal with the fish. You don't want to deal with the water and all that, the work behind maintenance and all that. This technology will give you that capability. For those of you who own fish stores, at the end of the day, this is also too fantastic for you, because it gives you the ability to advertise right on glass what you sell at the end of the day. What more attractive of that of seeing people come by and seeing fish moving back and forth on your storefront display? Especially, like I said, we're going to do cameras in ours. My sister has a beautiful fish tank. I'm going to install cameras in that, and that we can take that images from under that tank and project right onto glass. What better way to advertise your product than to have a display on glass with this amazing technology? Like I said, you can apply this to your wall, you can apply this to your ceiling, you can apply this to your floor. It doesn't make a difference. It will look absolutely incredible. And keep in mind, imagine the people that come into your establishment to see this amazing setup. For those of you that are familiar with projector mapping capabilities, yes, you can work it with projector mapping. we do some pretty cool stuff. I'm going to be actually buying a smaller tank for myself, and we're going to do some images right through water. Pretty cool. I've done that when I first got my life form. I did a demonstration underwater. Got to figure out exactly where that demonstration went. I think I did it on their site and loaded up to their site. I'll figure out where it's at. But anyway, did I record that and send that through? Oh, I gotta find that video. We did a video with their life from equipment when we first got it and did something right underwater. So this is going to be a fantastic application for so many things. I saw about in that area where we're going to be doing the installment at, I saw at least about maybe 3 fish stores mapped out in that area. So I will be taking a trip, going to these different establishments and showing them, instead of having that decal sticker display on your glass, you can actually bring all that to life. Now, for those who basically are thinking that, okay, if I coat this on my glass, would it be permanent? Yeah, it's definitely going to be permanent. So that's why we're going to have that 4x8 plastic surface we use wallpaper with. We're going to be doing a lot of pre-coats on those for people who might not want to paint the glass. You can actually stick that right into your window. And when you get done, you take it out, you roll it up, put it in a tube, and you're done. If you're renting out the store and it's not yours, you don't have the right to paint the glass, you don't own it, guess what? You can take it with you when you're done. So that way it's not stuck there. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration, or well, I guess it is a demonstration. I have to go to the post office today. Probably gonna do a video of me in the park eating and relaxing, because I am going to the park today to relax. And I gotta come back here and I got tons of more research to do. I just finished the table in the back, it's coated already. I gotta hook that up with a 50 lumen projector, and I gotta hook it up with a RetroPie because I got 20 tables to do on the other establishment, and they want a projector system hitting the table. We saw it in the demonstration, we had the screens on tables. They want that kind of design. Oh, I forgot about that thing too. Something we can hook up for the chef too. I know the chef. The chef is a cool dude. I'm not gonna mention his name because we have some really weird trolls. But anyway, the chef in that establishment, we have a table that we're designing that will be fantastic for him to be able to advertise for us. And it's a table that we can connect a projector. Well, I'm not going to tell you about it. Let's just leave that one alone. You'll find out about it later on. But anyway, yeah, it'd be fantastic for him to advertise that for us. See how amazing this is at the end of the day? This is absolutely incredible that we'll be able not only to have our products advertised in this establishment, why it's being built, but these are the same people that are going to be having a contract for our company to distribute our products everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And they are very, very well connected. And the beautiful thing about it is they're family. La-di-da. So I'm going to basically think about what I'm going to be doing next year, which I'm going to have my house this year. I'm going to figure out exactly what I want to buy next year for my vehicle. I think I'm going to get something pretty crazy because, again, I'll be able to afford it. So, yeah, I'm just excited. There's so much stuff I want to do. Oh, my goodness, I'm going traveling. Anything that I do deserve a vacation. I work too crazy hard, too much. I work. I was up 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm up doing more work. So, everything worked out. Like I said, at the end, God works everything out. Everything out. The time that I need now to get all this research done before I walk into this facility is now. And it couldn't happen at a perfect time to leave one area to go into another area where I need to be here to do a ton of research. Because again, like the other ones, I don't do that whole, just slapping stuff together, no research, no testing. Nah, I ain't trying to embarrass myself on site. That's never going to happen. So yeah, I got a ton of research to do. Let's see, Pico projectors. I gotta find the stands for the Pico projectors. I gotta go do all that research, go online, get all that information so I can have all that stuff. And then at that, once we do sign the contract, I have to educate them on everything I know about everything I developed, so that way they know how to market it and sell it. So again, this is where you can't lie on specifications, because this can get you sued for a lot of money. You lie about range gain on your product, they're going to ask you, is this real and can you back this up? If you can't back it up, you're going to have problems. So you can't get contracted, because no contract on the face of the planet is going to sign their name, or any company is going to sign their name to a contract for at least about a couple of years if your specifications aren't real. They have to be legit. Oh shoot, I just forgot about that. I got a freaking distributorship contract sitting up there in the cabinet that I literally have. Yeah, the guy sat there and said that he would basically mark it up. Wow, I forgot about that guy. I gotta send them over to my people. I got to. We gotta. This is a serious, very big. We got two big contracts. This is a really big contract. This guy has a lot of freaking ties. I mean, a lot of ties. And the first thing he said to me, that I will basically distribute your product if you can back up everything that you said your product can do. Why not? This is a perfect timing for it. We're going in with a partnership. They're going to be responsible for helping us to basically get this product off the ground and get it sold in all the places. And then we have this major distributor we can attach this to. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be hooking. We can get all this together. This is going to be fantastic. I really forgot about it. I got to go through all my paperwork and figure out what I did with the email. But yeah, this is a big company. As a matter of fact, I went in to get information to see if I can get sample sheets of Screen Innovation to do some testing, and ended up talking to this guy back and forth and find out he was the boss. He owned that entire, I'm not gonna say who it is because like I said, we got problems with people at the end of the day that are obsessed with me. But anyway, he said he would do it. If my product did exactly what I said it did, he would basically distribute my product. But the time, this would have been a headache because again, I don't have the resources or the ability to be able to process orders on that level. But now with this new contract with the people we're doing the installment with, this new partnership, this new friendship, I got that capability now. I got that push behind me. So now I need to contact him and join us together. Yes, this is going to be perfect, especially the person over at PayPal. She does those customized rugs. We definitely bring her a lot of money because they can come in handy for everything we need. But anyway, yeah, that's fantastic. I literally forgot about that. I need to go dig through paperwork. I got to figure exactly what I did with the paper, or dig up the email or something and contact him back and let him know that I told him I'll reach out back to him. But yeah, I got to reach out back to him and explain to him the situation and what's going on. And that way, we can get this ball rolling. Because I showed him videos. He liked the videos and all, but he said that's not enough. He has to see it in person. He has to see if it actually works. And this is why you can't lie about your specification sheet. You have to test your products out because again, if your stuff ends up, man, you imagine if you sign a contract with somebody and they find out that, then they'll do it. They'll go out and test other stuff against your stuff before they sign that contract because they want to make sure 100% that they're really getting what they're getting. Anybody's going to think that way anyway. They will buy house paints and all kinds of stuff to put against your stuff. Why do you think we have all this testing done? So if he had went out and signed a contract with a company and did that video, they'd have filed a lawsuit against him. Yep, he'd have got hit with a lawsuit. They would have sued him for the money that they invested in to basically his product and for producing his product. Any commercial time, air time, anything they would have spent today, they'd have sued him for it. He'd have to pay it all back because he lied. That range gain nonsense, you can't back that up. Say a company for some reason oversees and doesn't see that, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. You have to be to back that up. Because if you don't, you can be sued for it. They can be sued for fraud. And they're going to turn around and file a lawsuit against you. That's why all your stuff has to be backed up. And gentlemen have to understand, it must be fun and games on YouTube to be to pull your trickery around people at the end of the day. But you're going to bump into somebody one day that's going to buy your stuff. It's going to be a company, and something's going to go wrong, and they're going to ask about something in your specifications. And if you can't come up with exactly what that is, either way, you got to back it up. If I'm a big company and I see your stuff and go, that looks pretty good, I want to buy into that. And I contact you and say, hey, look, we can get you a contract and distribute your stuff, get you on another level, because I know I'm going to make money at the end of the day. It's all about making money. I'm going to go through your website and read through your stuff. And they'll come back and ask you, hey, can you tell us what the heck is range gain? Is that real? Did you actually do that? Because if someone had that capability, how much money that product would be worth. You literally have the ability to paint the same screen in, but depending on how you paint the screen gives you a completely different gain. You know how much money that's worth? That's worth millions of dollars. So if he was able to pull that off and prove that, he'd be worth millions by now. But it's impossible. It would never happen. If you added something to it, that would change it or alter it, maybe add some sprinkles, whatever to it, that would change it, but no, not by painting it a different way. That's not going to happen, ever. So because of that, he can't get a contract because he can't back it up. Any distributor, anyone you're doing business with, you have to come legit. If you don't come legit, they won't touch you. So you have to back it up. If I sit there on camera and I say, hey, we got a product that can eat sunlight, they're going to sit there and go, oh, heck no, that can't be possible. But we do. We did the test. We have a screen that absorbs sunlight right through a window. We did it twice. And I can do that demonstration anywhere I want, which I did when I went on site. Put the same sample up, hit it again, did the demonstration right there, right in front of them. Got to be to back your stuff up, gentlemen. If you can't back it up, no one will touch you with a 10-foot pole. So, yeah, I got to call that company up and get these two together. Because, like I said, any business, at the end of the day, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I just redirect it to them, and they'll take care of all that from there. Ah, man, this looks pretty cool with these swiggly lines and stuff. So, yeah, got to get all that stuff tested because, yeah, if he had did that nonsense on automatically, he can't be touched. No one's going to touch him anyway. That demonstration alone, matching house paint, that's it. That ruins you right there from the door. That'll destroy you from the door. You don't want to go down that road. You match any kind of house paint, you're going to have a lot of problems. No one will touch you. Not even a company won't touch you. And I've had company contracts, lots of them. They won't touch you. Because that's their biggest fear. Their biggest fear is to invest in something and lose a ton of money. And they don't want to go down that road. So you have to be legit. Painting a product and having it come out a complete different color, oh, they're definitely not going to touch you with a 10-foot pole. Too many problems. Okay, well, I'm done with that talk. I got to get out of here. What time we got here? Got some time to kill a little bit here. Put their mapping. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Time for some breakfast. Commercial glass and see how much work we can get a manufacturer to cut that out for me. All right, I'm going to come back in, take care of business today. I'm going to do the demonstration. I have to do a demonstration for, I think it's a 50 lumen Pico projector we have here, and RetroPie to a table, so I can give them an idea of exactly what they're purchasing, because they don't want these big projectors hanging over top of the table, and on top of that, these things can generate a ton of heat. Can't use the lasers because you look up and that'll be you at the end of the day. So projectors they're going to be requesting are these right here, or something the size of a VCR tape. This is what they want, because we can mount this up. It can be on a little tripod. We can connect everything in here. These are actually these projectors are chargeable. It's a chargeable projector. So we can plug everything in here, RetroPie, the whole 9 yards, charge it up. We get about 8 hours of charging time out of it. That's what we get out of it. We charge them up. I might go with these instead. These are nice. I like these right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually I have to do a demonstration for them on that. We're going to make sure that we put this over top the table. The RetroPie is small to connect to the back of this, and that'll hit the table, and that'll allow for people that are at the table to play a little game. They play games on the table. That's why when I sat there and I painted my table, and why would you paint your table? Why would you do that? Because it's money. It's allowing me to think outside the box to do things on another level. Got ridiculed for painting my floor one time for doing the floor mats. Who would do that? Why would you? See, being small-minded. At the end of the day, you don't make any money because at the end of the day, you're trapped to the wall. I'm not trying to be trapped to the wall. I'm trying to do something different. Curved projection screens. I mean, curved projection screens I've actually designed. Did quite a few curved screens, and I did it with one projector too. I still haven't told anybody how I did it. It's not software either. All right, can't wait to have some fun with this. This on the wall, I like it, I love it, but I can't wait till we get it off the wall get it onto a piece of glass, like a little showpiece we can have, and we can project images into it. That's when we can have some fun. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.